Okay. Now, I turned this on already. It's a little early, but I had to turn it on so I could figure out how to. Each time I start a live stream, I got to figure out how it works. Yeah, that's for real. For real. Because I get confused. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. I have to. If there's anybody, 10 viewers, see how they just jump right in there? I just love all you guys, but I don't know who's out there yet because I'm still like working on this. I get confused. I get confused easily. So just a minute. Oh, here I have to go right here. This is where I go. Now I go here, and then I go here. And then I get rid of this. And then, oh, there it is. That's the one I want right there. Okay. And then this. Oh, wait a minute. And then we got to get rid of the noise. Oh, no. That's back here like this. Okay. Oh. Vincent Brewer. Vincent, we changed your name. You're not Vincent Valentine anymore. I love that. Vincent Valentine name. Vincent Brewer will do, though. My Vincent, that's my grandson. Now he's in Alabama. He's a world traveler. Okay, I gotta put my Vince, how you liking being back in Alabama? Oh my gosh, my Vince. So yes, I'm getting my stuff ready here. Oh, and there's Katrine and Carrie and Renee Munn and Clara Anderson and Denaniad, Dana Enid, and Kathy, Patricia Lopez, Timothy Loy. Oh, how wonderful. It is good to see all of you. And you guys are early. I'm a little early too because I was trying to get oh, message deleted by Timothy. Maybe Timothy Lloyd was maybe he was like a troll or something. Yes, okay. Oh, and you love it back in Alabama? That's good. When do you start school, Timothy? Oh, I gotta find my cord. Oh, I gotta make sure this is charged. Oh, it's only half charged. Well, that's better than nothing. Just a minute, get me a cord. I hate to keep it getting up because then you see my big booty. Big booty, booty, my booty. They get me a cord off of here. Let me get this one. I don't need a real long one. I just need a medium long one. Now this is good enough. Okay, put this cord right here. Okay, there, I got my booty sighted down. I know you're not Timmy. Timmy's your brother. But I just seen somebody's name up there that said Timmy Loy. I don't know that person. Might be a stranger. Yeah. I know you, Vincent. I know that already Taylor started school and he lives up by Birmingham. So I kind of wondered if maybe you started school too. Vincent John. Okay, now I have to plug this in here. Oh, he had no channel. Oh, see, it makes you kind of wonder. Hang on, I got to turn around. Okay, I had to do something. I had to get my teeth. I can't tell you where they were. Okay, now, let's see. Oh, When do you start school, Timothy? Oh, you know, if I call you different names, Vincent, just know that I'm talking to you because I don't remember anybody's names. I forget names, and I don't even know what to call my own birth children, and I named them, and I still forget their names. So, mmm, it's a good cherry. Mmm. Kathy, you're doing your live tomorrow. Do you Is it going to be like your mixed media thingy? Hi, Susan Ernst and Miss Osimum and Brenda. Oh my goodness, everybody's early. I didn't know you'd come early. I was getting. Oh, morning. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, ladies. Vicky's somewhere where it's not morning. I mean, where it's morning. We're not here in the morning right now. We're here in the where I am. It's evening, like 9ish o'clockish. Oh, you start. Oh, you started on the 7th, but you're in the process of getting enrolled. Okay. Is the school far from your house, Vincent? Or can you walk? Hi, Deborah. I'm doing very, very good. Oh, you're in Australia, Vicky. Okay, so it's morning over there. Yes. I was just watching Katrina. You travel in packs, safer after dark. That's right. Yes. Yeah. I had a busy day today. I have 4 dogs, and today they all got their bath. They all got their toenails clipped. They all got a haircut. No, they didn't all get a haircut. Um, Actually, 4 dogs got a haircut, but only 2 of them were mine. And the other 2 were grand dogs. They got haircuts, and they all got a bath. And the girl that did all the clipping for me, she showed me how to what is it called? To expel their anal glands. Isn't that weird? But now I know how to do it. It's a lovely thing to know how to do it. Hi, Chronic Crafter and Newbie Cheryl. Yes. Oh, and Elaine. And Ilona, yes, I am fine. I am doing well. Um, I am getting settled into, what would you call it? I'm getting settled. Yes. Yes. And so, yeah, that was something to learn. But I watched a video on it too. I watched it. Lana, I watched a video to that, do that, so I could learn myself, but I couldn't learn from the video. But my friend today, she does all this kind of stuff with dogs. She grooms them and stuff, and so she showed me how it's done, and I didn't realize how easy it was. And so now I know how to do it. So, and I know my dogs will feel better by having it done. It is kind of gross, but at least I know how to do it. Yep. Hi, Janie. My goodness. Yes. So, yep, I got that done today. And then I started on my back porch. On the lanai, I have like a big table back there. So I went back there and I started I had a big piece of denim fabric. Well, not a big piece. It was a shirt sleeve at one time, but I cut it open so it's flat. And so I painted it. I hope I'm doing it correctly. I painted it. I'm doing what Katrine showed us. So I painted it with the house paint because I have the house paint latex white paint. I put that on there, and then Kathy sent me napkins that had unicorns on them. And hi, Mary Forrester, you beautiful lady. Oh my goodness, she my sister. Um, and so I use these unicorn napkins that Kathy sent me because they're so beautiful. They got little unicorns on them. And then I was putting, so I put the varnish, then I put the unicorn napkins, and then I put the more varnish. But I think I should have dried it a little bit more because I just seen where it said hi, Mr. Liz on there. And then I had to look and see. And so, oh, Mr. Liz is there behind me.
Mr. Liz is going north.
Mr. Liz is going north. Okay, you're moving to North, going to Canada? I love you, darling. And I'll be back there shortly.
Yeah, about 3 hours.
In about 3 hours, yeah. And so, Di, I thought you were busy with your friend, with Miss Jude. You're not busy with Miss Jude? I plan to go see you and Miss Jude after my live is over, so I hope you guys are going to be on there with Miss Jude. You're going to be there with Miss Jude. I seen you yesterday a little bit, but I want to see you some more. I just can't get enough of you. And so, yes. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. And see, it's not even still 9 o'clock yet, is it? 8:53. Nope. See, it's only 8:53. So I'll have another cherry. You're both watching and waving. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jude. My goodness, you're so lucky to be visiting with Di. I'd give my eye teeth. Well, they'd have to come out of my denture. These cherries are good. Now, so anyhow, and I have this piece of fabric too. Now, this one, I painted on both sides. See, I'm trying to do what Katrine teaches us. It's not as simple as she makes it look. Not for me anyway. But this has got the house paint on it, but I'm gonna still have to do some more. But what I'm doing is I gotta paint my doggie tonight, and he's gonna sit on there. And so I'm gonna use this as like my drop cloth, and then maybe the drop cloth, as I white paint off and stuff, it'll put like a mixed media thing on the fabric, and then I'll go over it with I don't know, some of that varnish stuff. Oh no, then I gotta put the napkin. Man, I gotta get back with you, Miss Katrine, because I get like all nuts. Yes, that's true. Better early than not at all, that's for sure. What does HB mean, Grace? HB Grace. Is it Grace's birthday? Happy birthday? Ooh. A birthday girl. I'm assuming that means it's Grace's birthday. Happy birthday, Grace, just in case that's what it means. And there's Renee and Deborah. Oh my goodness, Deborah. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I think my Vince went somewhere. Vincent's my grandson, in case y'all don't remember. See, every once in a while I get family members that just jump right on my channel, and I just love it because I just love them. I think they're all awesome. I think they're awesome. Vincent, you need to send me your address too. If you're listening, send me your address because I don't have it in a private message, so I know where to send you $1,000,000. Just kidding about the $1,000,000. I'll send you a bill for something. And so, oh my goodness, my goodness. Yes, I watched, oh, wait a minute, what time it is? 8:56. I got 4 more minutes to chatter, and then I got to start my project. And I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know, because I have not had any practice on this one. It's just like, hey, maybe I can do this. I'm going to try. And so that's what you do when you're going to alter something or something. You look at something, you say, I wonder if we could do something else with this. And usually you can. Oh man, I forget everything. I was going to wear my unicorn horn and I left it in the bathroom. So anyhow, how did I miss Lisa's video? Lisa, that's somebody I don't know. Do I know Lisa? It might be not somebody I don't know. I can't not know everybody. I got to know everybody. I don't get to watch everybody, and I don't get to watch everybody's live streams. But a lot of times I get to watch them or part of them in in a rerun. Just like I like to watch the old reruns, like I used to watch the shows back in the day when I was young and spry. I've lost the spry. But anyway, I like to watch them reruns too. And so I watch other people's reruns, and sometimes it's kind of nice to watch a rerun though, because you can go forward on it or then you can go backwards. So if they're making something and you say, I got to see that again, you can just slide that slider back. So we see them do it again, and then you can kind of try to keep up with it. That's what I need to do on Katrine's video to see if I'm painting my fabric right to make my fake leather, because I haven't see, I got hers right here. See, I got this one from her. She made this one beautiful. You'd never know that that was one time a piece of fabric. But I'm going to get mine done. I'm going to get it done, and it's going to be beautiful. Even if it looks like I picked it out of the trash, it's going to look beautiful. Probably won't be as beautiful as this one at first, but I got my pages cut for this one, but I don't have them in it yet. I got them cut and ready to go. Yep. Oh, and Bootsy Hi and Renee Munn and Gail. Oh my gosh. You are the best people. You are awesome people, and you're beautiful. You're awesome and you're beautiful and you're the best. And you're important. You're very important. Don't forget that. You're very important. Okay, now it says it's 8:59. I'm going to turn my camera down so you can see a little bit of what I'm going to do, because I don't know what I'm going to do. But let me show you my dog. This is my doggie. Don't you worry. No real animals will be disguised as steampunk in this. Now, this is funny because this was given to me like a long time ago from a friend, because she knows I love dachshunds, and so, and I have 4 dachsies, and so because I just love them, she had found this one like at a yard sale or something. But when we give each other Christmas gifts and stuff, most all the time, our Christmas gifts or birthday gifts that we share with I got 4 friends. I got 4 friends that I have had these same 4 friends for 40 years. We've been kind of hanging out. We raised our children together. We all lived on the same street. Well, almost all of us lived on the same street. One is a sister of somebody who lived on the same street. And there was 6 of us, but 2 of us have already become an angel. And so, but this was given to me by Sheila. And so I brought it home and set it on a shelf. I never knew till today, because I was getting things together thinking I need to get rid of some of, because I got a lot of little knickknacks and stuff. I need to get rid of some things because I just have so many things to dust. And I didn't realize till today that it has a music box underneath. Edelweiss. Wait a minute, I got wine. It's going too slow. Oh, it's going to go slow. So it plays Edelweiss, if you know that. What is that movie? There's a Disney movie. Is it The Sound of Music? Is that it where they sing Edelweiss in that movie? The Sound of Music. I I think I think so. Let me see who makes it. MSR Imports. MSR Imports. She's beautiful the way she is, but she's going to turn into a steampunk dog. And so the hills are alive. Hi, Susan and Cats. Holy moly. Thank you for coming, every one of you. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even have a plan for this. So, I love that song, Edelweiss. It's so pretty. Makes me think of that movie. Makes me want to watch The Sound of Music. The Von Trapp family. Yes, Katrine. I got to watch that again. I love that. I love them old shows. Oh, let me show you this too. Look at this cup. The wedding, my granddaughter and her hubster, they went on their honeymoon. They went and spent a week in the mountains in Tennessee. And they went to Dollywood. And they found this cup for me because they know I just love Dolly Parton. I love her. I love her music. I love what she does. She's got a program that she does with children that, like my granddaughter Aria, she gets one book a month in the mail. No charge. It's one book a month. And they're beautiful books. And Dolly Parton that's her program that she sends these books out, and I think it is beautiful. I think it's a beautiful idea, but I love her heart. This lady is a sweet, and I love all her music. And so they bought this cup for me, and I haven't drank out of it. Usually all my beautiful cups, I just set up and look at them and dust them every once in a while. But I think I'm going to use this as my tea cup. I think I'm going to drink tea out of this cup. But look at it. It's gold, and it's got the little butterflies, the flutterbies actually, all the way around. It's so pretty. I just love it. And they sent that to me. They sent that to me. And I got that in the mail yesterday. And they sent me a coin too. That's in the other room. But yeah, I was happy to get that cup. I thought little things like that just make me feel so loved, so loved. Yes, Deborah, I do love Dolly Parton. I do. There is just something about her. She's just so kind. So first, what I want to do with this, I've got some black paint because I'm not going to paint her completely black. And I'm going to, I gotta get one of my dogs in here to model for me. Okay. Sammy, why are you laying on the carpet? You got the bed. Here, let me give you this blanket. Sammy, look at this blanket. Lay on this blanket. You'll be much more comfortable. You don't have to be right by my foot. Here you go. Lay right there on that blanket. Yeah, there's a bed over there by the door. You lay wherever you want, Sammy. You're the boss. $82, $83, $84, $85. An 88. I don't know what that is, but okay. So what I'm gonna do is I want to paint. I'm gonna paint her first. Because I don't want her. Why is my paint wanting to be like that? Like watery. I don't want it to be watery paint. I want it to be unwatery paint. I want it to be paint. Now this is not that old a paint, Elizabeth. Oh, like gross. That is gross. Man, oh man, that's nasty. That's nasty. Oh, gee, mini Christmas tree. Maybe I gotta find some different black paint. Why is that like this? I shook it. How's my workout? Okay, now let's see. Now I get a bunch of bubbles. Oh, what have I got here? Oh, that is gross. Wait a minute, I think I'm getting something now. Okay, I'm going to clean this up now real quickly. Clean this up and get rid of it. I don't know why sometimes I don't know how come sometimes that paint separates like that. I don't know if it's because of our Florida climate or something. I don't know. I just don't know. Don't worry. I'm coming around with your color. You won't be boring anymore. You're going to have some color. You're going to have some color. Oh, but if I add water, it's going to even be more watery. It's like the water separated from the paint or something like that. You know what? Swiss cakes. Ooh, Swiss cakes. Actually, you know what I have? I'm going to go put this somewhere else because this isn't good. But I have over here some black gesso. Now this gesso, I'll use this instead because I think gesso is just paint. I think white gesso is just white paint and black gesso is just black paint. Oh, got a bruise right here. See, you see that bruise? I don't even know how I got it. It is whatever, however I got it, it should have hurt me, but it's a bruise. And at first I thought it was paint, so I tried to wash it off. It didn't wash off. Okay, so I'm going to try and use black gesso. Yeah, that's true, Gail. Start with gesso. Now, let me shake this up a little bit. But see, I didn't plan to go over like the whole thing because I want her to be like a two-tone. Smacking Papa. I gotta quit smacking him around so much. Okay, now. Oh yeah, that looks much better. That's much better. Okay. So now let me look at my dogs. Okay, they're black. They're you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to put a little bit of this brown with the black here so I can so I have the black and the brown like that. Oh gosh, Elizabeth Marie, can you hold a paintbrush yet in your old age? So I'm going to go to where it's going to be, let me see, it's going to have some black. Okay, see now, my dogs have got their eyebrows are brown. Okay, let's see, how's your ears looking? They're pretty black, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get that black put into their ears. They're going to be black-eared. But see, their eyebrows are brown. So I'm going to keep, I need to keep his eyebrows. Okay, and then the muzzle here is kind of brownish as well. Sort of like this. Okay, and then this black comes down here like this. And oh, your student started today, Anne? Yeah, today where my great grandson goes to school, he started his first day of kindergarten today in Alabama. I can't believe I have these great grandchildren that are old enough to go to school. Okay, so then we got to get this. I got to be careful not to mess up her eye. Maybe I should have a smaller brush going around her little eye so that I don't mess up her little eye. Maybe this one. And what grade do you teach? And Kathy's a retired teacher. Yeah, one of my daughters is a teacher. She teaches high school reading, but she teaches it reading as a second language. So her students are all from a second language, because down here in Florida we have a lot of Spanish speaking people, and mainly, I guess, a lot of Spanish speaking, but a lot of different languages. And so she teaches reading to these different people, you know. I may have to add more brown on here because I think I'm painting too much black. Told you I didn't know what I was doing. I told you I'm winging it. I am winging this, and I don't know what it's going to be. We don't know. Oh, good, Susan. Belle is on her way home. Oh, your daughter is a high school chaplain, Grace. That's great. And Judy doesn't teach any longer, but she misses that back to school. I'm sure the back to school is so exciting. I taught kindergarten and preschool and kindergarten in a Christian school for, well, quite a few years. Well, my eyebrows aren't turning out so good, so I'm going over them. They're going to be black. But then I can go over them with brown after it dries. Because I'm not doing this as good as I thought I could. Yes. Yeah, sometimes you never know what you're going to get when you're winging it. Well, I don't know. She's black. But once she's dry, the black is dry, because it's drying fast even right now, then I'll be able to go, oh, but see, I just got to be real careful that I don't cover up her eyes. I don't want to have to repaint her eyes. Yes, I taught kindergarten in K4 and K5, they called it, at our church had a school. In fact, myself and two other ladies started the school back in '88. And we started it as just a preschool and kindergarten. No, it was preschool first, and then we added kindergarten. And then it grew from there. It is now a full school. It now graduates seniors. So I think it's awesome. And I really, really did enjoy that. I really, really did enjoy teaching. But then when I went back to work after my husband passed away, I had to quit work because my husband was so sick, my late husband. And he was awesome. I can't believe I've been blessed with two awesome husbands. But anyway, that after he passed away, then I went back to work. But I went back to work as a activity director. Then I didn't know if I could actually keep up with the young people, with the little ones. I really didn't think I could. And so, and I would have had to go get my certification redone. And so then oh, you were a teacher too, Bootsy? Wow. Oh, you teach at an Episcopal school in Melbourne. I've been to Melbourne, Anne. We went to Melbourne and Sebastian Inlet one year for our week, our 3-day getaway that we do once a year. And that's where we went, Melbourne and Sebastian Inlet. So that was fun. But when I went back to work, I went to work as the activity director. I think I've told you that before, but some of you don't know because some of you are new guys. And I really enjoyed that too because I was activity director and I worked mainly with Alzheimer's and other related dementias. And I loved my job because I knew there was more in them than a lot of people thought. And so I had so much. I enjoyed my job immensely. Yep, I did. But my teaching days of the little kids, I've got so many pictures and so many memories. And I loved that too. I loved it. I loved that too. And so, and really, it's amazing because a lot of the things I did with the elderly were the same things I did with the young people. And so, and then I went back, that's when I went back to school to get a certification for my activity, to be an activity director. I went back to a continuing education classes and to get my certification for that. And because there's a lot, you need to know a lot about the elder law and that kind of thing to be. I learned a lot too. I was glad to get that certification because there was so much to learn. But it was amazing. It was just amazing. I learned to know the whole person and not just the person that was not just the person that they were today, but the whole person, the little girl, and if it, a lady, she was a little girl at one time, she was a young teenager at one time, she was a bride, she was a mom. She didn't ask to get Alzheimer's or dementia, but it was amazing how you could draw things out of these residents that I was blessed to be with. I loved it. I just loved it. And so I kind of miss working. I don't miss having to get up and get in. I do, you have dress semi-professional and I'm just not into that professional mode. Then I was having to do a lot of seminars and all out of town. And I just really didn't like them. Didn't like having to leave and go that far away and stuff. But I would learn things, so it was all good. But I didn't really like that so much. My little doggie. Yes, the spirit is strong. The spirit. We had this one lady, one of my most memorable ladies. She had wrote a book of poetry. She had wrote a book of poetry and had it published. And then um she was with the Alzheimer's. And so I asked her husband one day, I said, "Do you still have any more copies of the book?" There was one in our library, but I wanted one my own. There was one in the county library, but I wanted one to see if he had one, get one of my own. And he said, "Yeah, why do you want that? You can go get one from the library and just read it." And I said, "No, I want to have one. If you have one, I want to buy it from you, and I want to read it with your wife." He goes, "Oh, she's not going to understand it. She doesn't understand anything." And I said, "Well, Chixie," because he said he wasn't sure if he still had any more, but he would look. And so sure enough, he did find one. And so he brought me one. And so I was reading this book to her. I was just reading some of the poems. I was just sitting with her and reading the poems. And now this lady was nonverbal anymore. She would make noises, she would grunt, but she was very nonverbal. And I was reading those poems just with her, and she was listening. I could tell she was listening. And I got on one of the poems, and she started reciting it with me. And now this was a nonverbal lady with Alzheimer's. And she began reciting that poem. She had written that poem. And she would miss a few words here and there. And so I would read every day to her. I would just make sure I found enough time to read to her, when we had downtime, like right after lunch or right after breakfast or something, we had downtime. Then I would find her and I would read to her, and she would listen. She would listen closely. I think and music. Oh my gosh, music. They loved the music. And music was something too that you could find a resident that was just real confused. And you start with music, especially from their era. And we had sing-alongs. We had sing-alongs that were just great. I mean, I learned a lot of the old songs just so I could sing with them, which I love to sing. But and so I learned a lot of songs to sing right along with them. And 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 it's amazing. So if you know of somebody, or have a family relative, a loved one, it's amazing. Don't ever stop talking to them. Don't stop talking to them. Um, don't, just even if you think they're not paying the least bit of attention, you just keep on talking to them. You keep on talking to them, and sing songs with them. And yeah, it's amazing how much. And it won't be every day either. It won't be every day that you might get a reaction. It won't be. It'll be now and again that you'll get a reaction from the I call them residents, because they were, out of the love. Well, they were my loved ones, even though they were residents and lived in the home, but they were amazing. And so, but even like my husband, it was very sad. My husband and I were very active in our church, very active. And my husband he was the bus driver, and I did more of the teaching part at church. He was like the bus driver, the maintenance man, the lawn dude, and he did that kind of thing. But he was always down there because the church is only a block away from our house. So he would just ride the motorcycle, yeah, the lawnmower down there to go mow. And he was very active. But you know what? When he got sick, I don't know if people are afraid that they're going to catch something, but we had one man from church that would come regular and see my husband. And he would sit there with my husband and talk with him, reading Bible verses. All while my husband was looking off into space, not even making contact with this man, nothing. But yet, his name was Gino. He, the friend, and he would continue talking to my husband just like there was not a thing wrong. And he's the only one that would come. And so I loved him so much. That man was amazing. And I know that Ernie was my hamster. Where did I put my glass of water? I brought a jar of water in here for my brush. Now I don't see it. Where did it go? I've dropped my drinking water in here. Yes, that's true. Things like a cross to hold or something that has meaning. And Grace, what I had a lot of is what I called memory boxes. And so I would get them plastic shoe boxes and I would fill them up with memory things. Like one box might be just kitchen utensils, one might be tools, one might be fishing things, one might be yarn. And, just different things that would bring memories to them. And sometimes we would fiddle with that stuff. I had a lot of ladies that would just wind yarn. And then I had like some of the boxes just had baby clothes in it. And a lot of the ladies like to just fold those baby clothes. Or I would have, at one that I had bought a lot of linen napkins. And a lot of the ladies liked to just fold the napkins. And so there's a lot of things that you can do to occupy their mind, because their mind is not completely gone. Okay, hang on 1 minute. I gotta go back in my kitchen and get that glass of water, that bottle of water. I've made a jar of water to rinse my brush in. Now we don't have it. I'll be right back. Yep, there it was, sitting right by the sink, right where I left it. And so, yep. Well, my whole dog is black except for her little eyes. So now, let me rinse these brushes here and wipe this up a little bit here. Wipe up my mess, my big fat mess. And there, now life is good in the hood. I keep getting messages from my Jennifer. It's Jeffrey's birthday is on the 16th. He'll be 10, but they went this weekend. He didn't want a party. He just wanted, usually his mom gets him these all fancy parties and stuff. He didn't want a party this year. He said, no, we'll have cake with the family one day, but I want to go away somewhere for like a couple days, just me and you and Miles, which Miles is a friend of theirs from across the street, another little boy his age. And so Jennifer took Jeffrey and Miles. They're off in Orlando at a place called, where are they at? It's called Coral Key, which is just a motel with like a water park. And so it is, they're just staying at the motel. All they're doing is playing in the water and eating and watching TV, sleeping. That's what they're doing. They're having a blast. She keeps sending pictures. They're having so much fun. Okay, now that I got her all black and she looks like she might be completely dry even, but I'm going to give her just a reach down here. Hate to have to show you my big booty. Okay. Oh, it's not plugged in. Are you serious? How could it be not plugged in? Oh, it is plugged in. Oh, it's got a little button that you got to push too. Let me just make sure she's dried up here. Because now what I'll do, now that she's all black, now I can go over her and put a little bit of brown in where I want the brown. Because I want her to be that, more like my dog. I want her to be like that. Yeah, so she's already dry. That's good. Okay, now I'm going to go with just a little bit of brown paint here. Oh, gosh, my thumb. Now, just a little bit of brown. It says brown iron oxide. That's what that's called. This is burnt sienna. So I'll have like, this feels pretty watery too. I think a lot of my paint has seen better days. Oh no, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna just take this smaller brush. And I just use cheap brushes because I'm not very good about taking care of my brushes. Not like some people are. And so my little stand that holds my phone up here is got like memory problems. Oh, you used to raise dachshunds? Oh, wait a minute here. Wow. Yes, I love my little dachshunds. They have got such personality. Now, they can be a pain, too, sometimes. They like to bark. They like to poop in the house. No, they don't. They don't actually poop in the house, but they go out on the lanai. I mean, they go out on the lanai and poop. They could go all the way out in the yard, but no, they stop at the lanai and poop. But it's okay because I have a hose back there with a squirt. You know, it's got like a power squirter on it, and so I use that hose and hose off the lanai. I'd rather they poop out there than in the house. They're just lazy. Okay, so it's just like I'm sort of like giving her some eyeshadow. I don't know if that's the right place to put the brown, but the other one don't. Close enough. Okay, close enough. That's how Bernice is. Bernice is like this. And then we want to get some. Now I'm going to just put some, just a little bit like down here on her little muzzle a little bit. I don't really know how to paint. I just put paint on the brush and then put the brush on the to something, and then the paint comes off the brush and onto the something, and then all of a sudden, painting. Okay, let me get a dry brush here, and dry. Go up like this. Feather that paint in somehow, a little bit, sort of, kind of. That leave. Oh, yeah, it's gonna look okay. You're gonna look okay. Yeah, you're gonna look okay. I don't know what your name is gonna be yet. We gotta give you a name. Okay, so then they have to have like a little brown down here on their legs. Just a little brown, just a little brown on their little legs like this. Just a little brown down here. My poor old dogs, I can't believe all the hair that the groomer got off of them today. They were so, my long-haired dogsies, they were so overgrown. Yeah. They look so much more better, so much more better. And I know they're so much more comfortable because it's hot. And they go in and out all the time. They've got a doggy door that's always open. Their doggy door's never shut. They go in and out as they please. And they love to be outside. And then there's chain link fence, so they don't have to worry, about. They don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about them getting lost. They're inside the fence. They've saved our lives for many years against serial killers and rabid mailmen or whatever. They bark at it. They bark at it, Macy. Oh. Okay, so that's just a little bit of brown. I think that's okay. I'm gonna wipe a little bit of it off. Okay, now Elizabeth Marie. Then what do we do now? See, this is where the fun begins. Now, steampunk is like a lot of mechanical from the mechanical era there, steam engines and steam powered machinery and oh my goodness, Hobby Dog Bay. Hi, darling. I didn't know you were sitting there. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm just so glad. And Kendra is there. Yvonne. Lisa is there. See, I wasn't even looking. And there's Debbie. And there's some people. Did I see you, Gail? I hope I said hello to everybody. And there's Mary and Deborah, yes. Oh. Okay, I was just kind of reading some of the chat there. I'm not real good at seeing all of the chat. Yeah, I don't have goggles for her, but I do have a pair of sunglasses, so that's going to have to be the second best. Oops. Oh, got it. Wonder if I put my thing inside of my cup here. Wonder if that will hold. If I put my stand inside of Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, will you hold this cup for me? Hold my phone. Okay, now. Okay, Susan, you said that Belle was on her way home. Is she okay if you mentioned anything I didn't see it? Is Belle all right? Did they do the sonogram on her? Okay, let's see. Oh, she's not home yet. Okay. Now. Okay, here we go. Now, I am going to, I have things. Now here I have gears. Okay, this is going to be kind of hard to see, I think. Ultrasound and more blood work. Oh, I hope they didn't find anything serious, that whatever is wrong, they can fix it with one pill. Okay, so I've got gears. I got a lot of gears here. Okay, do I have little ones in there too? No, I think these are all the bigger ones. I had little ones too somewhere, but I guess not right here. Because what I want to do is I want to go like on the areas like where her joints are. I want to have gears like where the joints go. And so, and the glue, I'm going to use this E6000, which when you use E6000, you should be in a well-ventilated place. And so I got my fan going, I got the air on, and the fan is going, 2 fans are going, and my door is sort of open. And so we should be okay with that. Yep, Belle is a doxie. She looks like my doxies. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this glue and I'm going to, like I say, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to make like a mixed media mess. And so I have the different gears that are different. They're all the different size and diameter, but they've got different whatever, design in the wheel itself, in the gear itself. So if I put a cluster of 3 gears right there, and then if I can bend them a little too, which is good. So if I bend them just a little bit, and I think she is going to be awesome. You know what? I went to Kelly Rickman's auction. She had an auction last week. Bless her heart. A lot of girls are doing auctions nowadays, and or a lot of crafters, which I think is an awesome thing. I like to support them if I can. And Kelly was she was auctioning off a lot of craft and art things that she made. And oh my gosh, things were beautiful. But what she was doing was trying to make money to get her some new teeth. And I thought, what an awesome idea, you know, that you can do that you can. I was just happy that she was even that you can do something like that. And so I think she had a pretty good auction. But I bought a house, a steampunk house. I don't have it yet. She hasn't mailed it off yet. I just got it paid for today. And but I can't hardly wait to get that steampunk house. It is just gorgeous. And I just spent all our grocery money on it. And I don't even care. I hope she gets her new teeth. Because I know how I felt when I needed teeth. And I didn't know, am I going to get some? Because it costs money to get them old teeth. Now I keep losing them, but at least I have them. Okay, I just glued down a couple of screws right there. And then I have, let me see, you know, okay, let's see. I don't want these to, I put a couple screws there. Let me see what I want to do. Like I say, I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. So I've got some wire. Here's some wire, some copper wire. Okay, and I have, let me see, I need something skinny. I need something skinny, like a toothpick. Let's see, do I have something skinny like a toothpick? I should, because I have everything in the whole world. Oh, wait, oh, I know what I can use. Wait a minute, I gotta eat a cherry. Oh, I know what I can use. If I have one of my plastic needles, that would be like the perfect size to make a spring. No, not that one. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Okay. See, I got my needle book here. This was sent to me for a gift. Oh, there's one of them. And yeah, Myra Rolf, she made this needle book and sent it to me. And I love it. I always, well, I keep it in that bag too because I just throw needles in there. But she sent that to me, and I have, now I always know where my needles are. I don't have to go looking. Oh, you got crayons from Dollar Tree? The watch band I'm going to use, I'm not sure yet. I just got a bunch of stuff. And yes, the house was gorgeous, and it's going to be at a good home. Yeah. Yup. I need a pair of goggles for the dog. Oh, that is so great, Bootsy. I mean, yes, I want to see that. I want to see your video. I do some crocheting, but very little. So I'm looking forward to learning. Okay, I'm just wrapping this wire around this needle, basically to, well, maybe I'm wrapping it too tight because I want to, well, let me start on this other end. I want to make like a spring. I want it to look like a spring. Hi, Jamie. Oh, yes, I could. But you know what I have, you guys? Somewhere here, I have a pair. They look like they belong to Elton John. I have this pair of sunglasses. Don't they look like they belong to Elton John? So, and they're kind of like goggles. He's going to get them. And then I have this hat. He's going to have this hat too. I gotta fix the hat. I gotta bling that would be. Bling. Yep, them specs are gonna do it. Okay, so now this here piece of wire is kind of hard to bend. So I'm going to, I like doing this kind of stuff that I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of just wing it. Just wing it. So, and I see where people alter so many different things. And here, now that's a little one. See, it looks like a little spring. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to put it like, see, I was thinking also that I could use hot glue, but I don't think that the hot glue would hold up. That's why I'm using the E6000 on here. That spring. Doesn't spring anything. It just, a 352 in Denmark. Poor girl, you need to be sleeping. Oh, yeah, they did. I bet there is still springs in ballpoint pens. Oh, that would be the right size, too. So I got a spring there, and I got 3 of the gears, and I got some screws. Let's see. What are these screws? I have a whole drawer full of, like, jewelry parts and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, a collar. I wonder if I could get this watch all the way around your little neck, little pooch. My little pooch. And this could be your collar. I can get that on you. I can. It does fit. That watch fits perfect for a collar. Now, where should I put the watch? Now, should the clock part of it be up there? Because clocks go well with steampunk too. Now, maybe it should be like sort of on the side. That makes like a perfect collar. It fits perfect for a collar. I love it. Good idea. Now, okay, so I like that. Would I put a gear on top of that? No, I kind of like the watch. I like the watch face showing, but I could just put a gear. Okay, let's see. Now, what should we do with you, my little pumpkin head? All right, let me see. The glasses. I love your glasses. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I am in love with her glasses. I got to come up with a name. We have got to have a name for this dog. What is a good steampunk name for a dog? A steampunky kind of name. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. You be thinking about a name. Thinking about a name for a steampunkish kind of a dog. Where's my glue? Where's the glue? Oh, there it is. Oh, this doggy sitting next to my house when I get my house. It's going to look, I'll put it in the middle of my dining room table. My house and the little doggy will be the watchdog. Well, the doggy is not, is going to be much bigger. Well, be pretty big dog. But, you know, Sparky, now Snoopy, Sparky, Professor. Oh, Shazzy. Is that Shazzy or Snazzy? John Lennon. Oh, Gadget. That's a good one too. Gadget. That would be a good steampunk name. Yes, so far, I think I like. Is there a steampunk name generator? So far, I'm liking the Gadget. Edison, that's a good, or Edison Gadget. Sprocket is good. Edison Gadget, you go. Yeah, Edison Gadget. Gadget Edison. He could have two names. He could even have three. Okay, now, this is going to need more stuff. Now, oh, you know what I have here? Oh, I do have. Now, let me just dump these out here. These I have, these are like little wing charms. Do we want little wings? Do you want wings? Okay, wait a minute. I got to get his hat on. So I got to work on his hat here. I got this earring. I have this earring. I used to wear this earring. I used to wear this earring. I could probably steal it, but I don't know where the other one is. So it's all good. So I'm going to cut off the earring part. What part puts the earring on your. Did you all ever call did you ever call earrings earbobs? When I was going to school, we called them earbobs. Isn't that weird? Yeah, earbobs. Riveter. Riveter. Riveter gadget. Riveter gadget. Okay, now this earring, if I put that around to make like the hat band, this is like felt, this little hat. Okay, so now if I put that earring around there, makes like a hat band. Let's see. Now, I just got some feathers in a Happy Meal. Let me see if there's a color that I would think would go. Who just sent me these feathers? Somebody just sent me these feathers. Oh, that was Tanya. What if I put a feather, a blue feather, in this hat? Put a feather. Do you want your feather in your hat, Gadget? Professor Gadget? It could be Professor Gadget. Honey, don't worry. Belle's going to be there. I know how you worry so bad. You are my worrisome friend. You worry about everybody and everything all the time. Okay. Has your hubster called you? Punch him in the nose if he hasn't called you, told you what's going on. Okay. So I'm going to use this blue feather and I'm going to shove that right underneath there. So that feather kind of goes like this. The guy that married my son last November, my son got married. Oh, do I want a wing on there? Ah, yes, I do. I do. I do. I do. Okay, so I'm going to put, yeah, my son and his wife got married in November 11th. And the guy that married them, he does a lot of marrying, and he wore a hat like this, and it was so steampunk, his hat. I loved it. I just thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. They had a really awesome wedding too. Their wedding was more of like a oh, what do you call it? Like I don't know what you call it. It's like something. Just a minute, I'll think of it. While I'm thinking, I've got to look in this box to see if I've got a little bit bigger of a wing in this. Oh, I got some good stuff in here. I haven't looked in this box in a while. Oh, there's a little doxie charm. Yeah, their wedding was like a Viking, but it wasn't like a Viking, but it was something like that. So it was that kind of a theme. Almost like a steampunk theme. There's another word for it. Oh, I got this chain. Oh, I think steampunk needs chain. Okay, so no, I'm not seeing a bigger wing or a bigger something that I want to go on his hat. No. Some pretty cool stuff in here, though. You gotta look through your stuff every once in a while. Because I haven't looked through this stuff in a while. And I'm seeing some pretty cool stuff. I got cool stuff in here. Wow. Some cool stuff. Okay. But not what I'm looking for. I thought I found a bigger wing. But no. Actually, but I'm going to use this wing, though. Okay, so I have that gear on there. And then I'm going to put this wing on here, but I'm going to cut off the little loop that you would actually. So I'll just cut that off. Don't worry, I got my safety glasses on. Then I want to put that wing on there, like thusly. See that? Ooh, you are going to be one handsome dude. You know what I got to do? I gotta get me a pencil. I get me something to write with. I gotta get me a writing use pencil. Because now, what did, let me see. Now I gotta get a little piece of paper. All right, here. Now I gotta write. Gail's back. Professor Cool. Watson. That's a good name too. Okay, what was some of the? Put one on each of his paws. Okay, the gears. Oh yeah, yes. I can. One of the things that comes with my house that I bought off of Kelly's auction, she made a bicycle out of wire and used these kind of little gears for the wheels. I'm telling you, that's awesome. I can't wait to get it and so I can copy it. Well, I won't copy it exactly, but I'm going to copy it some because I already ordered the little the little houses, the little wooden houses. You can get them pretty cheap, but I didn't get the same one. I got different ones. Okay, what's it now? Professor. I don't know how to spell that. Professor. Okay, Professor. Gadget. Because I really like Gadget. Professor Gadget. Then he needs a last name. Professor Gadget. Wait a minute. Now see. So Professor. Um, yep, feather than a cog. Got it. Okay. Oh, your grandmother called it the earrings. Is that what you're talking about? That they were rivet. That's a good name. That they were called earbobs. Riveter. I like riveter. Okay, let me see. Sprocket. I like the word riveter. And I like Edison and Sprocket. Professor Gadget Sprocket, Professor Gadget Edison. Oh, but then I like, oh, what's his name too? What did I call these glasses? Um, I done forgot his name. See how my memory goes? Elton John. Okay. Professor Gadget Elton John? No. Professor Gadget John? No. Professor Gadget Edison? No. I could name him Bootsy. Sprocket. Sprocket is good. Springer is good. But then that would be more like Jerry Springer, and I don't like that guy. Sprocket. I'm thinking I'm liking Sprocket or Rocket. Let me see. Professor Gadget Rocket, Professor Gadget Sprocket, Professor Gadget Sprocket, Riveter, Professor Gadget Riveter. He's got to have a very, very good name. I mean, it's got to be a good one. It's got to be a good one. A good one. Yep. Okay, so if we put this hat, look at you. You are going to be like the king of the, well, something. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. It seems like his last name has to be one syllable to go right. Professor Gadget, one syllable word. Professor Gadget. McKilligutty. That's not one syllable. Um, no, I gotta hold that there for a minute so that it'll. Professor Gadget or Professor something Gadget. Clink. Clink. Professor Gadget Clink. Holmes is good too. Professor Gadget Doxy. Professor Gadget Dox. Professor Gadget Clink. I'm that Clink is kind of sticking with me now. Okay, now I want your hat to fall off. You are looking pretty doggone good here. Look, smile for the camera. I don't really want to help it dry with the heat gun because I think the heat would cause more of a smell. You know what I'm saying? Like a smell of the vapors. Okay, now let's see. Do you know? Oh, okay. Now, if I put one of these Professor Gadget or Sprocket Cling, Professor Sprocket, well, I got a lot of ideas. And I love Clink. I remember a Clink in one of them shows. What was it? It was a show. It had Clink in it. I loved that guy. I don't know what it was. But now these wings, I like the wings on the sides of his feet. If he had the wings, makes me think of a song called Slippers with Wings. Oh my gosh. That was a good song. Slippers with Wings. I bet you know that one, Grace. Slippers with Wings. On MASH, was it? Hogan's Heroes, yes. Had Clink, Hogan's Heroes. Professor Clink, Steampunk. Professor Timmy Gadget. Dr. Detroit. Doctor. Doctor. Dr. Gadget Clink. I am, got lots of ideas now. Ideas. Professor Elton. Actually, Elton is good too. Getting Elton in there with them glasses, you bet your sweet bippy. Okay, let's see. Okay, I gotta get 4 of these wings because the feetsies, his little feetsies are definitely gonna have wings on the sides. But I like the gears too, though, on the feet. But how? Or should they be? Oh, maybe the gears should be like here. Like here, and then the wing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think like this. Like this. And then. Oh, good. Belle is home. Elton was one of the names I had picked out on my short list for my son's name. I do like the name Elton. That is pretty. I like that. Well, prettier. Something like that. Okay, my glue. Okay, let's see what that will do. It wants to slip down. Let's see, it takes a little bit to get this just set for a little bit. He needs his key somewhere. Wonder where he needs that key. I don't know. I really don't know where. Kind of hard to see because he's black, you know. Black just doesn't show up very well on camera. I painted my, I have a cast iron stove that was like all rusty. And so I just got some black Rust-Oleum paint and spray painted the whole thing. It's not big. In fact, I'm using dangle it from his collar. Sir Elton. Sir Elton. Oh, Sir Elton. Newbie Cheryl, I kind of like that. Hanging off a chain around his neck. That's good too. Laurel, I've done a few different steampunk kind of things. And so I have just over the years actually collected up just so much stuff. And I don't throw anything away. And then people give me things. And my husband has taken apart watches for me. And he's taken apart watches for me that and so I have those gears like that. And then we've taken things apart. Like we had an old antique typewriter. That's probably the most awesome thing, is that old antique typewriter that we took apart. And boy, did we find some neat parts in that. So, and we had the typewriter long enough to enjoy it, you know. And then I said, let's take it apart and see what makes this thing click. And we had fun doing that. And so, and I have just gotten pieces, and like this is just some screws that, and I think these little screws here come out of that typewriter too. I mean, there was probably 6,000 pieces in that typewriter. And you know, when you're taking something like that apart, then you're thinking about, wow, you know, how many man hours did it take for someone to build a typewriter like that? You know, then it's amazing. Okay, somebody says I can, she's already got a dog collar on, but she could have a chain too. Yep, she is gonna have a chain too. So all I have to do is open one of these links of this chain. And, oh, that was my arthritic thumb. Open, sesame. Why you don't want to open? Why you not want to open? I know you opened. I've opened. I've taken pieces off of you before. Oh, there you go. Good job. Good job. Okay. Now this can go right around his neck along with, okay. Now, where is that link I just opened? That's still on the end of this. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so now I can put this link in here and go around his little neck, or her. We don't know if it's a him or her. He could be a him, her. There we go. I'll put that around his neck. Oh, your hat. Come on. Keep your hat on. Makes you look important. Keep your hat on, Elton. I'm kind of like an Elton. Elton is beginning to be, I think he might have a long name, but maybe Elton for short. What do you think? Professor Elton. Okay, let me get this. Oh, come back. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice to mama. I gotta hurry up. Because I wonder what time it is. I don't even know what time it is. Does it say on my phone? 10:21. Oh, I'm doing good. Because I think Di and Jude are going to go on after I'm done. And they usually go on usually about 11 o'clock my time. And I don't want to miss them. Or they might be on. I don't know. I don't know. But I want to see some of them. I saw them a little bit yesterday. But and I took a nap today to be sure that I would be ready, spry, ready to spend a whole night on the town. Not just on the town, it'd be in the whole world because they're all over there in far away land. In a land far away. Now look at this. I guess I could have made that a little bit shorter, but no, it's okay. That's good. Now, oh, where'd that wing go? Oh, I lost the wing. I lost it. There it is. And I moved it around. Let's put it back on there. Yeah, see now maybe if I let the glue dry a bit and then put it on, see? Because it's starting, the glue is drying and things are holding on. I love you already, little Elton. Yeah, I'm like an Elton. I don't know. Now. Okay, now it was it. Oh, the key. Now hang the key. That's quite a large key, but I don't think that's a bad idea, even though it is large. Let me see if there's a different, I got some different ones, but I think that's the shortest one. I like it. I like it a lot. I got this one's a little shorter. Maybe I want this one. Yeah, maybe I would like that shorter one. So I need to get me a jump ring. Yeah, jump ring. Do you know? Wait a minute. Gosh, my brain just starts going all over the place. What if he could be the key man. He could be like, what if he had two keys? Like, would that make him look even more important? Will this key go on? What if he had, I kind of like, well, no, this one's more. This one's too not white. Now, if I used two keys, that would be more snazzy. The key master. Yep, the key master. He is important because he's got the keys. And he's got them chained to his neck. And so you can't tell if he's looking at you or not because he's got them sunshades on. And so he's having two keys. It does kind of hang a little low, touches the ground. But you know what I could do? No, it'll be okay. It'll be okay now. Because we might even have to have this. Look, I lose things that are sitting right in front of my nose. Elton Barker dogs. Barker. Oops, I'm spilling glue. I'll probably have glue dots all over everything that I don't need glue on. That's okay. That's okay. My house is I got 3 new chairs today in my dining room. Because I had 6 matching chairs, but they're so old. that they all started, you know, one at a time they would break. And then I would glue them because they're all wooden chairs. I'd glue them with Gorilla Glue. Well, that Gorilla Glue is not all it's cracked up to be because it didn't hold. So Tommy Sue, my daughter, today, because I told her, you keep an eye out at yard sales and stuff for just kitchen chairs. Doesn't matter if they match. I don't mind. And she found 3 for $10. And they are so cool. And so I'm going to decorate the chairs up. I'm good. They're going to be bohemian style. Nothing in my house matches. My house is a cluster mess. Look at this guy. So yeah, so I'm thinking, because already on my table, I keep placemats on my table all the time. But do they match? No, they don't. None of my placemats match. They're all different because I want them to look different, because I don't want them to be pretty. I mean, I want them to be pretty, but I don't like anything boring. Nothing boring. And so the placemats are all different. So then if my chairs are all different, and already my dishes are all different. I got over all of that matching dishes stuff. That got old with me too. And so yeah, I got over that dishes stuff. I didn't want no more matching dishes. So I got rid of all my dishes, brought them to the thrift shop. Somebody else can have them matching dishes. And yeah, and so then I just started buying dishes that didn't match. If I see one pretty plate, I buy it. Yep, I'm gonna do both sides, my dear Susan. Yep, that's why I just kind of turned him here so I can, because he's going to be sitting on the table with the house. So he needs to be beautiful no matter what side of the table you're sitting on. So if you come to my house, you'll be able to see him from both sides. Pretty, pretty. Okay, are you guys getting bored yet? This is like not a normal thing for people to do. I see some real artists that do like the same thing all the time. They do journals. Okay, that's what they do. They do journals, okay? Or maybe they make jewelry, and that's what they do, is they make jewelry. And I don't do just one thing. I'm like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I keep changing what I like to do. Everything changes. Everything stays the same and changes. Did that make any sense? No, it didn't. Because I don't make sense. So, okay, so this here has to have a wing. So I think we do anything and everything, whatever we want to do today. And change around. Don't get in a rut. Don't get in any rut. We don't want you to be in a rut. Ruts are not good. Sort of like being in a ditch. You don't want to be in a ditch. You don't want to be in the gutter. Don't be in a rut. Keep changing. That's why I got so much junk in my house. Junk in my trunk. Because I keep changing ideas. And no matter what I want to do now, whatever kind of craft I want to do, I don't have to go to the store and buy nothing because I already got it. Well, pretty much. But I work a little on this and then a little on that. And I do a little bit of paper crafting, and then I do a little bit of altering, and then I do a little sewing, and then I do a little. One day I'm going to show you my rug hooking. I started this rug hooking thing too. I haven't done a lot of rug hooking because that's kind of new. That's kind of new for me, the rug hooking. Get back up there, gears. My gears want to. Meow. Meow. Get back up. But hooker. I'm a hooker. Rug hooker. Not a hooker hooker. I wouldn't make any money on that. Tips aren't good. All the lamp posts are taken. Oh, that's good. Now, I'm kind of holding these gears up on this other side that you can't see. Well, you can sort of see. Because, see, the glue wants them, they want to slide down. But the glue is starting to dry, and it sets up pretty fast. It doesn't really dry fast, but it sets up pretty fast. So it's all good in the hood. It's all good. We can't complain. There'll be no complaining on my watch. No complaining. Somebody said, was it just now on my thing? You know, somebody's complaining, oh, I got to wash the dishes. Well, look at the bright side. Be thankful you have dishes to wash. And you know, that's the way of looking at stuff. No complaining. I do complain about my arthritic thumbs. But then I got all kind of other fingers that don't have arthritis. My toes don't have any arthritis. Wouldn't matter if they did. I have no feeling in them. So it's all good. I have no feeling in my toes, but that's good because then, get back up there, you. Because then I don't have any pain. As long as I don't have feeling, I don't have any pain. Now, that's one way of looking at it. Don't you agree? Even though if I don't have no feeling in my toes, but if I stub my toe, it makes me hurt till I go to the moon. Gosh, I got 55 viewers. That's a lot of viewers. And I love all 55 of you. Oh, no, there's only 54. Somebody left. I bet they had to go to bed. Because some people are living on the other side of the world. And they have to go to bed. So it's all good. It's all good. Now, this is, you know what? I'm going to put this little, it's a little doxy charm. Just a minute. Let me get this. I got to get this thing out because I'm not using it as a charm. I'm going to glue it on his hat. See how little? It's a little doxy charm. Well, now he's a lost doxy charm. Oh, there he is. But I think he needs to have that on his hat too. Are you a he or a she? Elton, you're a he. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'll never get rid of this doggy. Never get rid of this doggy. Yeah, see, his hat is staying there. His spectacles are staying there. I was going to wrap wire around his tail, but this wire is kind of stiff. I have a hard time doing that. I might have to wait till I get some lighter weight wire. I was thinking about putting like If I had like rivets, something flat that were flat to go down his back, I wonder if I don't know what these screws belong to go to. Do you know, I think I'm kind of liking this. I think I'm kind of liking this. If I put these down his back, that looks steampunkish. They're going. They are going down his back. They are going down his back. What do you think, Elton? You want 'em? I mean, you come from the steampunk era. Now, is this what you're taking with you from this, your memories? Your memories from when you was way back then? Let me see. Let me see. Ah, this is like the cat's meow or the dog's bark. Something. You know, oh, there's Beetle Chick. My Beetle Chick. You know what? I know that the glue stinks. I'm probably high as a kite now. I don't even know it. I've never been high before, so I don't know what high means. I don't know what high feels like, but I might be high right now. I'm always happy. I'm usually always happy. So there, see? I think that looks pretty darn groovy. You know what? I should put one more up here. Boy, my fingers are getting kind of weird color and stuff. But that's okay. It'll all come out in the wash. There we go. And then that holds that chain up just a little bit too. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I think that is good. That is good in the hood. Oh my gosh. This is good. Now, it needs one more wheel there, one more gear right there. Now, I'm thinking about something. You know what? I'm wondering, his tail seems to need something. What if I just went like start a chain and glue it all the way down the length of his tail? You know what? I think I'm going to do that because the tail has got to have something. It has to have something. Yep, he's got a watch around his neck. That's his collar. But then he's got a chain around his neck too because he's got to have someplace to carry the keys because he's the key man. He's the key man, the keeper of the keys. So, for that reason, since he's the keeper of the keys, he's got them chained around his neck because he needs them chained around his neck. It's the only reason I've got. Now, is that the piece that was going to go on his tail? Yeah. Okay, so if now I put this, I got to open that a little bit more. Open it a little bit more. Maybe I should do auction and auction off my stuff. No, I'm not going to do an auction. A lot of people are doing auctions lately, and I think they're pretty cool, but I get a little bit too attached to my junk. You do not like Elton, Susan? Shabby Steak? Sir Elton Cogstail. Sir Elton Cogstail. Now, Sir Elton Cogstail. Now that's got a nice ring to it. You know, my most memorable of Elton John is when he sang to Princess Diana. I cried, I cried, I cried. He sang to Princess Diana. A beautiful melody. And I forget the name of the song right now. I don't remember that, but I do remember that I cried like a baby because I just loved Princess Diana. I just loved her. I just loved her. I wasn't too crazy about her husband, but I sure did love her. Yeah, I loved her. Lizzie in the Hood. Who me? Who me? Who me? Am I talking like Goofy? Yeah, I always talk Goofy. But I think I am a little high on this glue. I think it's the glue. I think I'm having a I think I'm having, I don't know what I'm having, but it's the glue. I'm blaming it on the glue because I'm usually very quiet and shy and I don't talk much. And so I think I'm high on the glue. I came out of the Cog's Tail. Sir Elton Cogstail. Sir Elton, do you like that name? We have to make you a birth certificate. Sir Elton Cogstail. That might be what it ends up being. I kind of like that. Oh yeah. This chain on his tail. I gotta turn you around here so I can see what I'm doing. Because we gotta get this on right. Gotta get your piercings. You got all these piercings on you. And tattoos. Well, you don't really have tattoos, but you got all these piercings. Perfecto mundo. Okay, let's get that back up there. Oh, I like this. See, I didn't even know what we were going to do with this. I just knew that he was going to be fixed up. And I think, my personal opinion, I think he is handsome. He is handsome. He is almost as handsome as Sam Elliott. Now, I don't want to put anything on his ears, though. I think ears, let me look. No, I don't think, not for now anyway. I might decide later that I want something on his ears, but not right now, I don't. Sometimes I'll do something, then later on in life, I think of something else. But I think I'm going to leave it at this for now. What time is it? 10:46. Yep. Okay, because I want to be done by 11. I want to be done by 11 so that I can go over and see if Dai's doing something. Dai, and we're going to call 911 for Susan. Mm. Yeah. I'm loaded. Yep, loaded. I have to go back and read all of these here. Candle in the wind. Thank you. That was what he's saying. See, I always have to go back. Elton saying that to Princess Di. That is the one it was. Yep. Candle in the wind. Can you sing that, Elton? You can only sing Edelweiss. Okay. You know, Gail, you wrote this when she died. Yeah, I cried bad when she died. I was so brokenhearted. I figured it was fake, but it was real. But I cried almost every time I saw her. It just happy tears because she was such a wonderful, wonderful person. She was so wonderful. So yes, I got this glue all over me. Okay, I think that I'm going to leave Elton as she is for now. There may be some change. Oh, you are handsome. There may, you know what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get some. I want him to have a, oh, I don't have it here. I I think I'm going to get something to make his nose real shiny black. I want his nose to stand out. So I don't know what I can put some what do you call that? I don't have it right here with me, but it's like she was Tracy Turner. She was beautiful inside and out. She was, what do you call that? Clear shiny stuff. I'm gonna put that on his nose after a while because I gotta go find it. Crocodile. Okay, I'm gonna leave him as he is for now. That's him. His little blue, his little blue, his little blue feather just stands right out. I better put a lid on this here glue and quit breathing it in. Been breathing it in now for 2 hours. Yeah. Hopefully I don't get a breathalyzer test or whatever it is that they do. But yes, this has been fun. I am so glad so many of you stuck with me. 59 viewers are still stuck with me, and that's beautiful. That just makes my heart smile. It makes my heart smile. Although the other day I was watching Stacy. Stacy had something like 140 viewers. I said, "Whoa! I never had 140 viewers." And so, oh, I didn't put this wing on. This has to go on her other foot over here. I got to get that on there. Or maybe it was on there and it fell off. I don't know. No, because I don't see any glue in that spot. Just got to have a wing on each foot. Slippers with wings. I want to hear that song again. I'm going to have to look that up. I love Slippers with Wings when it was sang by the Lewis family. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so I'll get these in here. And so he'll dry overnight really nicely where I can handle him a little bit more. And then I'll really look at him. And I'm going to take some pictures of him, some professional photographs suitable for framing. And I'm going to take some and I'll put them up on, well, I can put them up on a couple different groups because I belong in a couple of different groups. And so I'll put him up in a couple different groups. I'll take his beautiful portrait. I'll take his professional portrait. Oh, and then when I get my house, I'll have to send you a picture of my house and with the guard dog that's guarding my house, which will be Elton. Okay, so we put that there. Put this in here. See, this is one of the problems I have with life, is I don't always get my things put away as I should right away. And so, but look, I'm doing it right now. So I think you all need to be real proud of me right this second. Put that, and I got to put this back in here. My lid is on the blue. Oh, I didn't use this piece of watch band. So I'll put that back in there. But I got some good stuff on here. I think he looks he's quite the handsome fellow. He is quite the handsome fellow. He's a steampunk dog. I like him. And I might think of other things. Yes, I am going to, Susan. I'm going to go wash my hands. I think I'm going to have to wash them with nail polish remover or something to get all this glue off of here. Yeah. Okay, just a minute, though. I got to read you a little something. Got to read you a little something because I can't get out of my habit. I do it for myself mainly. But I let you guys hear me. Okay, move over a little, Elton. Okay, now, let's see. Let's just... Okay, I'm going to read this one here. It says, okay, this book I'm reading from tonight is You Are Stronger Than You Know, Words of Hope and Encouragement for Someone Living with Chronic Illness. It's a Blue Mountain Arts collection. And so the writings are from different authors. Blue Mountain Arts makes some really beautiful things. I mean, you can get some greeting cards by them and stuff, and they're always so good. Okay, when you need some help to get through, when nothing is going right, when you're wondering, what did I do to deserve this? When the day is a disaster and a little serenity is just what you're after. When you need a whole lot less to concern you and a whole lot more to smile about. When a few peaceful hours would seem like a vacation to you and you're wondering if there's anything you've got to look forward to. Sometimes you just have to remember you're going to make it through this day, even if it is one step at a time. Sometimes you just have to be patient and brave and strong. And if you don't know how, just make it up as you go along. And that was written by Colin McCarty. That is very good. Yep. When you need some help just to get through. That was a very good one. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for staying with me all this time. And I'm so happy that you keep coming back. Hi, Kelly. I didn't see you in there. Isn't my dog going to go good with my house? I know it. It's a dog. I mean, you know, it's not. He's going to be kind of big for the house, but that's okay. It's like Clifford the Big Red Dog, but it's not Clifford. But anyway, his name's Elton. You can tell by them glasses, Elton. But anyway, okay. I pray that you all have a very, very good every day be ahead of you. Let God watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.